Hello everyone and welcome to Gameplate. This is episode 2 of our Tell of Kingdoms hardcore Minecraft. My name is Chris, your host, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to plant some of these seed and then get some weight out of them, but first let me get these saplings. I'm starting off almost exactly from where I left off in the last video, so I definitely need to get some bread relatively quickly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's plant and do this. Get me some bread from this. Plant and we'll go make, oh no, we'll go make some bread. Okay, so now that I can make 2 pieces of bread, I can eat and be full, and be merry, and what am I doing? Okay. Achievement get. It did it. I knew it was going to do it. That's all I wanted to see. Okay. So, I have a decent amount of wood. So I think I can go ahead and start making a basic structure. I'm just going to make the walls. I'm going to get up here and I'm going to clear out a flat area. Preferably, I think I'm going to do it right here. I'm just going to clear this out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. My worthiness, as you can see, has not went up at all. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay. Now there are some destroyed towns that I need to find, because once I find them, I can grab civilians and bring them back to the castle. The castle, if you don't remember, is that way. I actually need to go there and try to sell some stuff and get some more food, because as much as it's possible to record myself making big farms and all that stuff, I don't know, I want to keep it focused on fighting and building up stuff. Let's get this cactus. We can use it as a defense later. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a simple little building for now. We're gonna do, let's see, let's do 1, 2, there will be the door, 3, 4, and then, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so a 7 by 7, take 49 blocks to, actually that would be, never mind, just don't let me do math. Side note, I used to tutor math, and I feel sorry for those guys. Okay. Doing a little basic. Do a double window here. And okay. So last week I talked about comic books. I'll dig out a glass area for that one later. And I went into it a little bit, all the different companies, all the different stuff I read. I got a little confused about who I was talking about, I think, at one point, because I got confused about the differences between, oh I'm doing it again. Basically, I think I mentioned Peter Panzerfaust twice or something like that, which it is a good book, so you should definitely check it out if you haven't. But there was some other stuff I wanted to talk about, and one of those things is the. Hold on 1 second. Is that gonna be right? 1, 2, and then 3, like this, right? Wait, too many. Okay, so we got a roof on, sorta. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna go in here and basically I'm just gonna put a torch in each corner for now, and I need to go back to my other little place and make some glass, get some panes. I want to light up this section of the farm just so it's got a light source, and then I will fight some monsters. Why'd I do that? Okay, so 14, that's 2 of these. I need to find some more, just some natural coal, because it'll give me some experience and all that. So hello, creeper, stay over there. I'm not really ready to fight you yet, so let's do a door. I just need 6 of these. Put this up, I need that. Put the arrows up too. If I get some string and a stick, I could get some fish. But yeah, in terms of some other indie comics, I actually read the Mega Man comic in trade. It's very, very kid oriented. But as a huge fan of the Mega Man franchise, it's fun to read. It's just very lighthearted, and honestly, at the end of the day, sometimes I just want to read something that makes me smile, not something that makes me, consider the possibilities of whatever, some bleak future world and what would happen to, so and so and whatever. And so Mega Man. Oh, you were up there the whole time, you jerk. Alright, I need to put some torches up there, I guess. Let's go ahead and put the door on. Let's go ahead and get glass in the windows. And we'll cut this out if I can get the right tool. Okay, and get a little dirt, climb up top, torch it up. We'll do just like that. Alright, got us a little house. Sand floor though, I'm not too fond of, so let's go ahead and dig down so we can make us a wooden floor. I wish I had some other colored wood, because I would do like a checkered pattern, but alas, I do not. So we're just gonna do what I have. We're not trying to be pretty, we're just trying to be efficient. Okay. Oh no! I need 3 more pieces. Well, let's go out and get some. Hey guys, let's fight. Ah, yes. Oh, string. Do I have enough? Yeah. Enough to make a fishing pole. Let's kill this guy. Actually, let's take this wood. Hopefully this isn't too dark and you can actually still see it. Try to balance it out a little bit, but you never know, so. Thank you. Kind of want to fight a skeleton real quick as well. I want to move this stuff over at some point. Okay, rotten flesh. I'll make the fishing pole in a little bit. Put the sand up. I got the wood. Can finish that up. Hey, look, my worthiness bar went up a little bit. Yeah. All right. So I don't know. I didn't really have much in mind to talk about today. I just kind of wanted to hop on and do a little bit of playing, and I figured I would do some recording of it. I guess one thing that I can talk about that might be interesting is music. Okay, so this area is secure. I need to make I would like to make a cactus wall, like around most of the edge, just like one high. Oh, can you not do that anymore? Was that ever a thing? I don't remember. Anyway, talk about music. Most of the time when you're listening to these videos and such, we'll go ahead and start moving our stuff over as well. When you watch videos like this, people don't really talk about music. They talk about games and talk about the game, talk about their lives and that sort of thing. But music isn't something you hear too much about, and I would be shocked if it wasn't a big part in most people's lives. The type of music that I listen to, it's really weird, but it changes. So whenever I was younger, there was a time in my life where all I ever listened to was Nirvana. It was in the 90s. It was when they were big. It was, I guess it was the cool thing, you know. Everyone who was a little bit different loved Nirvana, and heck yeah, I was one of those people. I just couldn't get enough of that music, and now when I hear it, it just makes me cringe, and I don't, and it's not me being, oh, hello friend. I wouldn't say it's me being like pretentious or anything like that. It's just, it's not something I enjoy anymore. So that's me, period. That's how I am with music. I go through these phases, these broad phases of enjoyment, I guess. There for a while, I was really into Sublime, which is a ska band. Sublime and Real Big Fish, and oh gosh, not two of them. Oh man, he must have been hitting some cacti. Okay, I got damaged. I need some food. It's getting daylight, but I feel like I'm still gonna get blown up. Okay, just go inside and let the sun come out. And God, I wish I had some more mushrooms. I know they're around here somewhere. They're not that hard to find. The brown ones aren't. It's always the red ones that I always have trouble finding. But yeah, so after that, so I went from my Nirvana phase where I listened to a lot of Nirvana, a lot of Offspring, Silverchair, things like that, Alice in Chains, to a real techno stage where I was listening to a lot of Paul Oakenfold. I was listening to a ton of Prodigy. How's that floating? Okay. Listen to Fatboy Slim, just a bunch of like techno DJ guys, and that was a very much a huge part of my, I guess, middle school days, maybe a little bit later. From there, I went into what I call now a radio rock phase, where all of the music that I was listening to was popular bands on the radio. It was back before Nickelback was who they are now, I guess. So I still very much like the first, well, I guess it was their second album, Enemy of the State. I listened to, and bands like Seether and Papa Roach, Breaking Benjamin, basically the hard rock bands that you would find on the radio. Now I listen to mostly indie music or alternative music. I have the Sirius satellite radio, so I listen to a lot of Sirius XMU. I listen to a lot of Alt Nation, and so a lot of the bands that I listen to now are bands like Foster the People. The song's called Obadiah. What is their name? Purity Ring, I think. Grimes. Oh gosh, why is it when I go to talk about things I blank? Anyway, a bunch of that style of music. There's a ton of bands out there that even though they come on those channels, I don't necessarily. Man, I have a ton of bone meal. See, this is what happens. I get to talking about stuff, I don't pay attention, and then I get blown up by creepers. Okay. But anyway, so those are a couple of bands that I've listened to, and one of my really favorite bands right now is hold on. I want to get there and to get them right. It's not really a favorite band right now, but I was insanely obsessed with the Mumford & Sons album. Not the newest one, not the one Babel or whatever, but the one that they got popular on. The one with Little Lion Man and all of that. So because of that, I got into a lot of more folky type sounding music. The Decemberists, I really enjoyed. Of Monsters and Men, is that their name? Of Mice and Men, of whatever. It's got the band that's got the chick that sings along with him. They're good. I think it's of Monsters and Men, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I mean there are quite a few. I kind of go in these phases. The other day I was in this phase where all I wanted to do was listen to all the old music I used to listen to, and it was stuff like the Yeah Yeah Yeahs and the Strokes and My Chemical Romance and things like that, stuff that I haven't listened to in forever. And I just got on this kick, and that's all I did for an evening. I made this huge playlist on Spotify of all of those bands, and that's what I've listened to. And a lot of my music that I listen to now comes from my girlfriend. She's really, really into indie music, and I am really, really into good sounding music. That's what I like to say. So that stuff that she plays is great. Father John Misty has some really good songs. Gosh, who else? I feel like these videos just turn into me listing things, and that, I don't know if that's too fun, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to the village. I'm going to sell what I have. I guess it's not a village, it's a castle, but I'm going to sell. I want to keep some of those saplings, but I'm going to sell that. See if I can sell the ink sac. I'm not sure if I can sell glass. Let's find out. And When I come back, I'll make a fishing pole, and now I just have to remember where that dad-blasted place was. Well, that place is on fire over there. Oh, there's a couple of places on fire over here, so that means that those are where some of the spawn portals are. And I am definitely not ready to fight those guys. They deal fire damage. I got leather on. I would go up like a match in a... well, I would go up like a match. Let's try not to be funny, shall we? Goodness. Okay. Where? Oh, over there. Good. See? Alright. I need to build me like a little path over there so that I can just follow the path and not worry about all this. On my way over, I'm gonna pick up every single, well, not every single, but most of the flowers I can find, because I would really like to have a full iron suit, and I'm pretty sure that I do not have enough to sell to get that. If I got a full iron suit, then I would definitely survive random creeper explosions and that sort of thing. So that's the plan. Let's see if we can make it happen. So yeah, what kind of bands do you guys listen to? I know I touched on a couple of like indie bands and things like that. There are a ton, and my mind just likes to blank out on me. But I also listen to a lot of like just game music. Disaster Piece has some awesome chiptune game music that I really enjoy listening to. The soundtrack, the entire soundtrack for the Bastion game is just awesome. Like, whoa, guy, I almost punched you. Please don't hit me. No, we're here. So yeah, what else? I don't remember who did the soundtrack, but poor guy. But the soundtrack for the VVVVV game has some really good chiptune music as well. I listen to it all the time, and you know, there's just a couple of newer indie music composers, I guess you would say, that they have some great stuff, and sometimes I wish I could make a game just so that I could get some awesome custom made music. Oh man, I am so rich right now. Hey dude, get out of the fire. What's wrong with you? It's the same guy, I bet. He's got a death wish. Okay. So I have 2,700 gold now. That is definitely not enough for a chest plate, but let's see about iron. So 1,000, 1,008, so that's 2,079. So I could get 3 of them. So let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get the boots. I can deal with the hat for now. Okay, take these off, put that on, that on, that on. Awesome. And now let's see if we can sell these back. Oh, the ink sacks didn't sell. Sell. 300 isn't bad. It's enough to get an iron sword, which I could use. And stone sword doesn't sell for much. Okay. So there you have it. I have a full, well, almost full iron. So I'm in much better shape than what I was before. Let's, I don't really need to talk to anybody else while I'm here. Let's eat. Let's get back to where we were. While I'm running over there, I guess I'll go ahead and start closing up the video. So first, again, I want to thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoy these videos. Sometimes I feel like it's just me rambling, but if you don't think so, please let me know. Any type of positive comments are just really great to hear. And if you have negative comments, there's something you don't like, let us know. If we're doing something wrong, we want to know about it, because if it's enough that it can offend one person, it might be enough that it can offend or multiple people. And so we'll definitely take any of your constructive criticism to heart, and try to think of try to think of ways of improving what we're doing. Man, this pop-in is bad. There we go. But yeah, if you want to keep in touch with us, you can always comment below, and I do my best to try to respond to every single comment that I can. And also, please share us. We're still very, very new. We would love to grow our fan base, and the more people that subscribe, the more encouraged we are to do new and exciting things to show you. So please share us with all of your friends, and let them know just how much you enjoy it. And until then, I want to thank you for watching Gameplay. This was your host, Chris, and have a great day.